Do you remember the last time you thought your job was in jeopardy?
I feel like my job's in jeopardy every single week, and maybe that's what keeps me motivated and keeps me moving in the right direction. There's a million kids out there that would love to have my job, and there's only 32 positions out there. So I go to work every day, assuming that if I don't do my job well, they'll find a way to replace me with somebody else. So even if there's not anybody in camp or in the meeting room or during the season, if I'm the only kicker on the team, that doesn't mean that they're a phone call away. So that's the way I always look at it. I try to go to work every day and do the best I can, and hopefully the consistency of doing a good job keeps me around a little longer.
But you came in as signed as a free agent, and I'm wondering if the expectation level at that position, we saw Sebastian Janikowski as a first-round draft pick, and he's lived up to that billing. But then you just saw Tampa Bay get rid of Roberto Aguayo, second-round pick. So how different is that to come in as a undrafted kicker as opposed to, hey, we actually went up in the draft to get you as a second-round draft pick, adding even more pressure to that position? How does that affect you?
Well, you're right. You might have a little more pressure if you're a high draft choice. I think everybody probably expects you to come out and do well right from the get-go. But our position's a little different. I don't think there's a whole lot of growing time involved with us. I think if you're a safety or a quarterback or this or that, they kind of expect you to learn the system for a year or two and kind of groom you into that. I think as a punter or kicker, they expect you to do a good job right away. And if not, there's a long list of people that they can call to do that. So I wouldn't know what it feels like to be drafted first or second round. I never was, so I can't speak on that side. But I still feel like as an undrafted free agent my rookie year, I felt like they didn't have anything invested in me. So if I didn't do a good job, it'd be real easy to replace me and find somebody else. So I think this league's built on plenty of pressure, no matter if you're a high draft choice, if you're a free agent. I think they're always looking to find the best player and the best guy at a certain position. And sometimes it's, hey, if this guy's cheaper than that guy, maybe we save some salary cap room. But I think at the end of the day, most teams want the best guy at whatever position. And then they have to figure out, how to make it work in the salary cap. But for us kickers, I don't think even if you're the lowest guy on the salary list or the highest kicker in the league, our money doesn't really affect the salary cap too terribly much. So I think they try to go get the best player, that they can, and hope that this person puts a lot of points and makes a lot of scores and makes a lot of kicks that help their team win games.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.